Hey guys, welcome to another Warframe video, and Operation Plague Star is back. The infested boil has regrown in the plains of Eidolon and is threatening the lives of the poor Ostrom people in Cetus. Now it's currently only on PC, but it will eventually return on consoles as well. Now the operation will be active over the next 11-ish days by the time this video goes out, and for those of you that didn't do it the first time around, it's essentially a new 4-stage bounty that adds the infestation into the plains on top of everything that's already there. Now, while the bounty can take place essentially anywhere in the plains, it always follows the same structure. First, you have to go into a Grenier cave and retrieve a toxin canister. Then you have to put the canister into a mixer that's always located inside a Grenier vault and defend it for 3 minutes. Once the mixing process is complete, you take the mixture out and deliver it to a drone, which you then have to escort to the Plague Star. And finally, once you escort the drone all the way to the Plague Star, it will drop the mixture into it and you have to kill a bunch of infested. The majority of the rewards from this event can be purchased from Nabok, which is the little girl that normally sells masks. However, during the Plague Star operations, you will have another option for you to select, which is the operational supply, where you can buy the rewards. Now, this is for all intents and purposes another reputation. It works like the Syndicates. There are 4 ranks in total, and you get reputation by finishing the Plague Star bounty. And you will have to rank up if you want to buy everything. Now, when you first start out at rank 0, which is neutral, you'll be able to buy 2 different sets of flares, the Plague Star Emblem, Hot Nith, Radiant Centaurum, Cetus Wisp, Mercury Liver, Nork Brain, Cathol Tendrils, then a fully built Forma, a Sacrifice mod, which is the one that makes your Sentinel revive you, and Fulmination, which increases the blast radius on secondary weapons. Then once you rank up to the rank of Collaborator, you'll be able to buy the Eidolon Phylaxis Blueprint, which is one of the 2 items you can inject into the serum to make the final stage of the bounty more difficult, but also get more rewards. And you will also be able to buy a blueprint for the standard version of the Snipetron and Ether Daggers. Then once you rank up again to the rank of Defender, you'll be able to buy Exodia Contagion and Epidemic, which are arcanes for Zos, and these are both pretty cool. Exodia Contagion makes your Zo fire a very deadly projectile that does a lot of self-damage, so be careful about that if you do an air attack after a double jump or a bullet jump. And Exodia Epidemic makes your Zo fire a wave of energy that does a little bit of damage, but also suspends enemies in the air once you do a salam attack after a bullet jump or a double jump. And finally, if you get all the way to the rank of Champion, you can buy Plague Aquin, Plague Kripeth, Plague Bukwin, and Plague Kavar, which are infested Zo parts. These are very strong because they will give your Zo innate Viro damage, so you can then put together a weapon like this, where you have Impact, Puncture, Slash, and then 3 elements, which is absolutely busted with Condition Overload. Now the bounty will give you 1000 standing by default, but this can be increased all the way up to 2475 if you tweak the mixture a little bit during the mixing process. And you do this by adding up to 4 of the Eidolon Phylaxis and up to 4 infested catalysts, which is the one that you can get from the infested lab in your dojo. Both of these can be crafted in your foundry. They give you 5 items per craft and the blueprint is reusable, so you only have to buy it once. Just don't forget to put them into your gear wheel, because the way you add them to the mixture is you have to stand next to the mixer. Once you put the mixture in, you open up your gear wheel and then you just click on them like if you were using an energy pizza, which will add them in. Be careful though, because as I said already, every one of these you add is going to make the final stage of the bounty more difficult. Each Eidolon Phylaxis you add to the mixture will increase the enemy levels in the final stage of the bounty, and each infested catalyst you add to the mixture will spawn 1 Hemocide, which is essentially Lephantis. And as you can see in the background right now, if you add 4 of each, the final 4th Hemocide is going to be level 84, have a stupid amount of health, and do a ton of damage. So make sure you're ready before you start mixing these items in. But it's definitely worth doing if you have the equipment for it, because not only are you getting more reputation per bounty, allowing you to get the rewards faster, you also get more Hemocide drops. Because the Hemocide will always drop a random Hunter mod and a Hemocide Systolith, which you need to build the clan event trophy. Also, if you have an Nvidia card and you're running physics, I would recommend you turn it off for the final stage of the bounty, because I usually run at 120 frames per second and I don't dip below that. But the insane amount of physics particles during the final bounty made me drop to about 50. And that's pretty much it for the video, so I thank you very much for watching. As always, I hope you have enjoyed it and it was helpful. I wish you good luck when farming the bounty, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.